Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. It's Wednesday of God knows what week. Where have I been? I've been here the whole time. Where you been? I just haven't been doing videos for Guitar Gear. I've been making my instrumental covers with the drummer for Y&T. And we were doing one a week for a while, then one every other week, and now it's every third week, it seems like, because he got busy. He's got a radio show now in San Francisco. And he's doing, teaching lessons, doing sessions, so his time is a lot, let's say, tighter than mine. I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot. But today I'm going to do a little demo video for the Vidami by Utility Design. And basically it's a remote control that you can use with your feet for YouTube or Vimeo or I think a growing number of sites now. I'm using it for YouTube pretty much exclusively. I would love it if they would make this thing functional with Logic and do some hands-free recording. But, what are you going to do? So I'm going to demonstrate how this thing works. I got it a few weeks ago, and I really, really, really like it. It's not new. It's been out for 10 months-ish, 9, 10 months. But I got a hold of it because I'm doing so many of these songs where I sit and learn a lot of parts. Try and figure out how to, make a keyboard part or a backing vocal part work with a guitar, EBow or otherwise. And I do a lot of rewinding and fast forwarding and blah, blah, blah. And the Vidami is saving me a ton of time because you can pause the video, rewind 5 seconds, loop a section, slow it down. Oh, if you want to learn parts, that are maybe a little speedy, or you're just having difficulty seeing the fingers or something, whatever. Or, you just want to hear it slower. It changes the speed without changing the pitch. Granted, when you slow it down, the pitch gets weird, but, that's just the nature of that kind of thing. So what you do is you download an extension for Chrome or Safari. I'm using the Safari extension. And connect the USB to your computer. That's the only thing about this that I don't love is the USB cable is connected. It does have a nice strain relief, so I'm not super worried that it's gonna fuck up, but it eventually will, because that's the nature of cables that are built in. But that can be fixed at a later date. Other than that, I have zero complaints. I'm gonna take you over to the desk, show you how it works, demonstrate it, and decide if you want one of these bad boys for yourself. I gotta tell you, if you're in a cover band and you learn songs using YouTube, you should probably get one of these. Save you a lot of time. Keep your hands on your guitar. You're not doing this all the time. Oh, I'm loving it. Shall we? All right, I'm gonna show you what to do with the Vidami. Connected via the USB, you download an extension, Safari, Chrome, whatever, and we've got the back button, goes back 5 seconds, shows you a little arrow on the screen. Pause and play, all the way down there. So we're watching one of my old videos from like 6 or 7 years ago when I did a Joe Satriani preset package on the TCG system, and loved the radial hot British. Oh man, I gotta tell you, that is a wicked overdrive. Now, say you want to play a section
would be 12 o'clock on most
over and over. You want to loop it. Let's go to
10 o'clock on
the guy with the guitar.
These settings are all coming from the G system.
He's around here somewhere.
This one's star.
Here we go. So,
enough of my yakking.
set the loop.
The guy with the guitar
with a loop button. And it'll just loop. You can still pause during a loop and go back 5 seconds. But if you want to go back to the beginning of the loop, you hold down the back button. Beginning of the loop. You want to clear the loop, hit the loop button again. Now it'll just play. Want to slow it down? Hit the speed button. Even slower still. The absolute slowest it gets. Oh, Jesus, we don't need to see that. And then the last one goes back.
Stuff. Oh.
Simple. And those are all of the functions that the Vidami will do. And it's plenty. Let me tell you. Kick ass. There you go, everybody. The Vidami by Utility Design. Oh, check it out. It's such a time saver. With all these songs that I've been working on with Mike, it just made sense for me to order one of these things. I didn't contact these people to see if I could get a free one. I just bought one and just to try it, and turns out I love it. So that's why I'm sharing this with you. You should get one if you're in a cover band and you use YouTube or Vimeo to learn songs at all. You need this, totally. So I will see you when I see you next. My next video should be out, I don't know, this weekend, maybe Monday or Tuesday, hard to say. All depends on Mike's schedule. He still has to record drums for it. I've finished all my parts like a week ago. So I've been doing like a pre-mix mix of the whole thing before I get his drums, put his drums in, then remix the whole thing again to suit the new drums. But I thought I hit a cap on my last song with 36 tracks of guitar, but this time it's going to be like 48. Just because there's so many EBO tracks that are doing a whole slew of things. I'm really a big fan of the EBO. And anytime there's a song with keyboards on one of these instrumental covers, it's actually EBO. It's not really keyboards. I'm just doing a lot of very clever editing to make it not really necessarily editing, but a lot of clever EQing, and just, you know, the technique of using the EBO in certain ways can mimic strings, horns, keyboards, depending on how you EQ and affect it, and then edit it, you know. So I'm having a great time though. So come on back, check out my videos of Mike and I doing our thing, and I will see you on the next one. And until then, rock on.